you for choosing News 8 Daybreak. I'm Ron Corning, DJ LC here in the house with a special guest. You will meet her coming up here this hour.
Looking forward to that. Good morning, everybody. I'm Marisa Vadra.
DJ LC taking us out to break. We'll be back right after this. We are back here this morning, 13 minutes after 5. DJ LC with a special guest co-host in the house. You'll meet her coming up here in just a little bit. And a great cause as well, yes. The power of shoes. A different power of shoes than the one that Mrs. Clinton experienced. Very different.
Important to note.
You ain't the one to play the game.
Thank you for choosing News 8 Daybreak. Rochelle Frazeur is here this morning, everyone. She just literally ran up from City Hall. She's running to Fort Worth. She's just going to run and run and run, and it's for a good cause, helping women who are victims of domestic abuse. We will talk to her coming up a little bit later before this half hour's over, and then she's going to leave and just keep running.
All the way to Fort Worth.
Yes, this morning. All right, how's the weather for running? Musical guest here this morning. Jimmy Jones is in the house. He's playing us out to break. He'll be here throughout the show leading up to 7 o'clock. We'll be back right after this.
Just for a moment, let me hold you. Squeeze you all through the night. You're not the one I should be holding. Let's just pretend for tonight. 'Cause you're my little senorita. It's not a bad thing to fall in love with me. Now how about I be the last
DJ LC playing the latest release from Justin Timberlake. Not a bad thing. Not a bad. It's not a bad thing to be French.
It is not a bad thing to be French.
Is what I'm starting to find out here, based on what we've talked about over the last couple. A lot more coming up here. You're going to meet the folks behind the power of shoes and how it's helping women of domestic abuse. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back here this morning with DJ LC. Well, she's not running 500 miles, LC. She's running 100. Rochelle Frazeur is here with the power of shoes, and you are running 100 miles so that you can support a cause that helps women of domestic abuse, because you were a victim yourself?
Yes, I went through child abuse and just broken marriage, and I understand to a small degree what women of abuse go through, and so I take the steps to
You literally take the step. In this case, you're
Yes.
literally taking the steps, and
Right.
you're running 100 miles to Fort Worth and back, stopping off in various places along the way. What's your message to a woman who's in a domestic abuse situation and she feels like she can't get out?
take that first step. We are running over to One Safe Place in Fort Worth. There's several charities. There's Society for Women Who Love Shoes.
Yes.
Take that step, reach out, and ask for help.
Yeah, Dianne, you're a founder of this organization, The
Correct,
Power
yes.
of Shoes. And is that the question you get most often? What do I do first?
Right. Yes, constantly.
And your organization provides a range of, if not services, at least goods and supplies, clothing, shoes,
Absolutely.
but other things as well.
Yes.
Because when someone leaves an abusive situation, they oftentimes are left with nothing.
Right. Yeah, they do. When they walk out of the house, they're alone with just them or them and their children, like I was.
How can people give? What's the website?
Society of Women Who Love Shoes.org or thepowerofshoes.org.
Thepowerofshoes.org. All the information is there. Rochelle, congratulations on your
you.
run. We're wishing you the very best.
Thank you.
Glad it's you and not me. You said you had a crew with you. I need a paramedic with me. I'm not sure I could do it. So congratulations. There's the information, The Power of Shoes. Thank you guys for coming in this morning. Good morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock here on this Friday morning. DJ LC is here helping us get this last day of the work week over and get the weekend started.
And DJ LC keeping things moving this morning. It is Friday. We're enjoying some hot jams. Good morning, Tiffany, Aiden, Denny, everybody.
Yes, and we have Jimmy Jones in the house. He's going to be playing for us as well. We'll be back right after this. It's 10 minutes after 6. We'll talk to him a little later about his musical influences and where you can hear him perform live. We'll be back right after this.
Every now and then, I even ask forgiveness, 'cause loving you must have been a sin.
This morning, TGIF. Thank goodness it is Friday. DJ LC is with us this morning, helping us get moving. And Jimmy Jones is here as well this morning. He's going to be performing for us and telling you where you can see him live.
Yes.
We're leaving you with more from Jimmy Jones here on this Friday morning, where you can see him performing live. We'll let you know before this half hour is over. We'll be back right after this.
All the places we used to go and know.
Jimmy Jones is here with us this morning. The band isn't, but Jimmy Jones is here, and he's got a lot going on. A show tonight at Queen City Music Hall starting at 8 o'clock. That's in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to know, who influences you the most with your music, would you say?
Well, I'd have to say from the start, it's been my father.
Really?
My dad. He's been singing my whole life, and I've been watching him, wanting to be like him when I grow up.
Well, you're all grown up and you're doing a great job. You can go to jimmyjonesband.com for more information on where he's going to be performing. Again, at 8 o'clock tonight at Queen City Music Hall. But he is busy every weekend. You can follow him on Twitter at Jimmy Jones Band. All right, play us out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good Morning America coming up next. I have a flight to catch, Larry. Get my car ready, will you?
Saw your picture in the paper yesterday. Said he asked you to marry him and be taking you away. Closed my eyes, then my heart skipped a few beats. I always thought someday that you'd be coming back to me, dearly beloved. Dearly beloved, dearly beloved, I hope he never ever tells you I like the way you breathe, and he never kisses that little spot that drops you to your knees, and he catches every teardrop before the next one falls. Pray my heart won't let me answer the next time you call. Dearly beloved, dearly beloved, oh, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, pray my heart won't let me answer, 'cause my heart skipped a few beats.